friends, how's it going? We are gonna do a full makeup look today. OFIR has a deal going on. If you've never shopped with them before, I absolutely love their makeup, and they have a deal going on. Use the code CHEERS and you will save 25% on orders under 100 and 35% on orders over 100. So it's a great time to like stock up and save. But say hey when you're hopping on. I've been having some weird Facebook stuff lately. Is anyone there? Say hey when you're here. For every 100 shares, they're gonna do, fix myself. They're gonna do a giveaway. I ordered a plunge bra, like a Skims bra, and I'm not sure if it's just me or what, but it's like I keep having wardrobe malfunctions, so I'm like, definitely don't want that happening. And I'm really sad because it's comfortable and it's really low, and I thought this will be perfect, except the whole purpose is to keep you in, and it's like doing the opposite. Has anybody had, you know, when you're like, I'm not sure if this is designed for me? Okay, here we go. So share this video, comment, share below, and they'll do a giveaway for every 100 shares. We're going in with Dewy primer, and primer makes the biggest difference in your foundation, how it sets on your skin. Their foundation is a little more of like a matte finish, but if you use a dewy primer, it ends up being more of a dewy finish. So very beautiful. Okay, this is my gross scrunchie that's got makeup all over it. Okay, we're gonna give that just a second to sit. I am gonna do more of like a sheer skin today. I've just really been loving, like, I don't have makeup on, like I've really been doing like skincare, gua shaing, like lymphatic drainage, like religious skincare, and my skin is looking very naturally radiant, right? And like, I think that comes through if you are drinking collagen, it improves your skin, all the things, right? But sometimes when you put on full makeup, you have like a very full coverage look, and I just am really loving like the trends right now of all natural, and so their skin sheer is beautiful if you also are wanting, you know, where any sort of little imperfections, it will make them all kind of blurred out, but you still look like your natural skin. So if you're looking for a really great, it's not really a tinted moisturizer, I guess it is, hydrating tinted moisturizer. Okay, there you go. So this is the shade Papyrus, and I'm just literally putting it on with my fingers, but I want you to see how good this looks on. So, because there's some days you just don't want to look as full coverage as others, and I've kind of been leaning, like throwing this on daily. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer under my eyes. You thought I always did skincare? So for like the last probably 3 years, I've focused a lot on skincare. And then on and off throughout having babies and nursing and not sleeping and being tired, I would say I don't do it every single night. But since we've moved here, I feel like I'm getting a lot more sun exposure. So I was like, I want to be sure, and I can tell a huge difference like every single day. Okay, so this is the shade Silk. I'm gonna use whatever was left over to go down the bridge of my nose. This is one of their lighter shades. I'm gonna do the same right here at my T-zone. But yeah, they're also, I don't know if you know this about OFIR, but their makeup has skincare in it. It is anti-aging, so every time you do your makeup, you are improving your skin. They are wonderful. They fit European standards. It looks so good on. I get compliments all the time on what makeup I use, and it lasts all day, even in the sweaty Puerto Rican heat. I just like to kind of lighten up right there, where anywhere where light would naturally hit. Okay, now we're gonna go in with, just almost dropped that. We're gonna go in with bronzer. This is their darkest shade. Actually, I'm gonna go in with setting powder, then bronzer. Thanks for sharing. All right. So this is the shade Butter. I'm just going, it's gonna help blur out any sort of, where you can see your eye sockets, wrinkles, anything. It's just gonna give you like kind of an airbrushed look, and I just go really light with it. So the goal of this is, if you do want more fuller coverage, maybe you have more scarring, redness, anything like that, acne, their foundation is amazing and it is super full coverage. I just wanted to show you options for if you like the look of maybe a little lighter coverage. So for today's, I'm gonna unbox this new eyeshadow palette. We're gonna look at this together. I'm gonna go in with the shade Deep. This is like a stiffer brush, so it's gonna give me a little more control on where I put this. You could also go in with a really fluffy brush, and that's gonna give you like a lighter, just more sun-kissed all over look. I do like to go around my forehead. It's gonna give you the illusion, and then sometimes I'll even do like bronzer on my hairline. But doing this around your forehead, if you have a larger forehead, it's gonna bring it in. If you have a smaller forehead and you wanna make it larger, add more highlight up high. So we're just playing with shadows, that's all we're doing. I will just pinch it and go down the edge of my nose to contour my nose. It does give like a slimmer look. You love, okay, what's your favorite OFIR product? Drop it below. You love OFIR? Me too. If you get a little too much, don't worry, you can just take your foundation. Happens to the best of us. Just tap. So I'm now down to one brush. I can't find my other brush. I have to go to the big mall. So it's about 45 minutes. Oh no, are you kidding me? The Lord. I literally looked over, it rolled under my TV, you guys. Okay, so ideally I would use this fluffier one. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna use this stiffer brush. It's gonna, okay, I love a fluffy brush. Okay, we're gonna buff out our edges with the fluffy brush. Yay! Oh, I looked all over. I even looked in my children's rooms. But I just happened to like glance when I said that and it was under there. It's so exciting. You will not believe this, but this shirt is Amazon. I have a link for it. If you drop the word me below, I will send you a link. This is a Tarte brush and this is a Dibs brush. So the fluffier one. If you need a link for them, just send me a message. The purple eyeliner, oh my goodness, it looks so good on. If you have blue eyes and you haven't ever tried a purple liner, so cute. Okay, where are we? I'm gonna have to change my bra, friends. So I love Eddie bras, but they come straight across, and this kind of has like little peepholes, so I was like, I'm gonna wear this. But I'm like, I don't want to have a wardrobe malfunction. All right. I blowed out my hair this morning. It was kind of a quick little blowout with a little volume, and I totally missed some of my cowlicks. Have you ever had where you just feel like you're running like kind of too hard, and your body will tell you, like it will quit functioning. I was like sitting at the couch with everybody last night, and I was like dozing off, and I was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, I am so tired, I physically can't hold my eyes open. And like, I have never been an early morning workout girl, and I've been doing it here for months, and it catches up to me. So he was like, I'll watch the kids and you just go ahead and go to bed. So I went to bed early, and I woke up this morning feeling like he got the baby to bed, he did dinner, like I just could not keep my eyes open. I was so tired, and I feel like we've all had like a sickness for the last little bit, and mine's kind of lingered, and so I was like, maybe if I got some sleep. And so I was so grateful. So I woke up this morning just being like, what is the best gift like anyone could ever give you is go take a nap. I don't know. If you had told me that when I was like 10, I would have thought you were ridiculous. But as a grown-up, I'm like, way to my heart is thank you for letting me rest, because my body was so tired. Okay, this is OFIR's brow liner. If you've not tried it, because they have that deal going on, it's a good time to stock up and save. So if you spend over $100, you get 35% off. Use the code CHEERS for that. And it's just a good time if you're needing foundation, setting powder, primer, some liners, some eyeshadow stuff, all of it. It's a really good time to save. We went to the new house yesterday and met with contractors. It made it feel really real. Like it felt very, we're buying a house here. It's so crazy. And so we met with them and figured out like how many light fixtures on the outside do we need to change, how many on the inside. There's a couple places in the house where I'm gonna have them add arches, like our old house in Tennessee had archways, and so we got some quotes on that. And then we should be closing next week, fingers crossed, if everything goes smooth. They have a couple things they have to fix from the appraisal and inspection, and as long as that's done soon, but I'm really pumped. This looks kind of weird. It's a turmeric, like an iced turmeric latte. I actually did a double shot today just because it's so good for inflammation, like calming. And so I mixed it with protein, with a protein drink. So the pure protein vanilla, I did a whole one of those, and then 2 scoops of turmeric, and it has ashwagandha and magnesium, and it just gives you like the best feeling. The best feeling. Like if you ever needing, just want to relax. But this is a good way. I never had thought of it. I've only been using coffee creamer, and I had this like aha moment today because I really need more protein, and I was like, I could use a protein shake. So that's what I did. So it's the last day of that Wake Up and Wind Down bundle for Beautiful You. Okay, this is the new shade Lychee, and it's just like a really soft pink. And then I'm gonna go in with the other shade Longan. Look how pretty. Does it eat? My skin doesn't even look real. Okay, a little bit of Longan. I think that's what it's called. Loganberry. I made that up. Loganberry. Be sure and share this video. Comment share below, and OFIR is gonna give away a prize. A prize, $100 gift card. They're giving away something for every 100 shares. Drop it below, OFIR. I don't remember what you said you were giving away. I'm so sorry. They're doing a giveaway. Never ceases to amaze me when sometimes I'm like, I want to keep getting to do this, so I gotta get my act together. I don't want people to be like, you are canceled. Okay. So if you're looking for a great base face, if you're new to hopping on, I'll share with you what I used. We used OFIR's Dewy Skin Primer. I used the Sheer Skin. This is in the shade Papyrus. I also have this one in the shade Rye for when I'm not as tan. But we used Papyrus today. I used the Butter medium shade of setting powder, Teak, in the shade Deep. Deep Teak, it's the Sundial bronzer and highlighter. And then we used a little combo of Lychee, blush, and Loganberry. Continuing on. Going to show you the new eyeshadow palette. This is the Future Dusk Quadratic palette. I have not opened this yet, so drum roll, please. Ooh, it's silver. Nice. Also, everyone, let's enjoy this together. Sometimes they make a satisfying noise, but oh well. I really do. It's like picking off a sunburnt, or that sounds gross, but did you ever do that as a kid? When my sister would get sunburnt, it's like my favorite thing was to peel. That's what it reminds me of, but that probably makes me sound like a psycho, but it's so good. Like that feeling of, or like a face mask, that sounds less gross and terrifying. I just need to be quiet and like just be quiet today and just keep doing my makeup. Okay, so here we go. Look at these colors. Okay, let's swatch them. I don't know if they match the shades, but this just dropped yesterday. Holy moly. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it. This is beautiful. These are really iridescent. What a pretty color. And make a big mess. Okay, let's try this. I plan to do a wing liner today and a red lip, but I think I can still do a red lip if I do this soft. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start. Actually, I'm gonna wipe my hands off because I don't know which shade I used for which, so just so happen to have a little cleaning cloth right here. It's so satisfying. I'm the same way about pimples. Like I could have done this as a job, like where you like extract. It's just incredibly satisfying to me, and I know it isn't for everyone. And I don't necessarily love watching it, like pimple popper shows and stuff, but it's all I could do if I notice one not to be like, here, let me get that for you. Okay, let's do it. I am gonna go in with my fingers instead of a fluffy brush, just because, okay, so the top one was this color and the bottom is like, I believe a little lighter, yeah. It's both very iridescent. So I want to do the lightest shade on my lid. I just wanted to be sure. Sometimes things can look one way in a palette. So I'm gonna put this right here. How cute. I love getting to do these because I think it's so fun to watch a transformation, to go from a bare face, no makeup, just base face, and then what it looks like with makeup, and then what it looks like adding on layers. I really do thoroughly enjoy it. I think it is so fun. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with this little darker color. Okay, that is so pretty. Very like iridescent. Okay, now we're gonna go in with this mid shade, and I'm gonna do it with a fluffy brush because it needs that. I need that to make this. And I'm also, I think I'm gonna add the same brighter color that's right here. To underneath my lower lash line. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with this fluffy brush. and just lightly take this like purple mauve, beautiful fall goodness, and I'm just gonna do circular motions. Oh my gosh, these are stunning. I always add more. I like to get a nice transition going where I can't really tell where one began and one ended. I just do a light hand, circular motions. And then doing the same right over here. And then I might add in the darkest shade right into the crease. You can kind of build this to be however dark or light you want. The colors and the pigment of this, gorgeous. Okay, I am going right in the outer corner with that soft mauve shade. Again, you're not gonna be as pigmented, like I'll show you the difference. If you use a fluffy brush on the back of your hands, you can kind of see how this looks. Just like that. It's like a soft, if you were to go in with your finger, and it's just a much stronger, so you can decide based on if you want to use a sponge, if you want to use a fluffy brush, if you want to use your finger, you're going to get a different shade depending on how you apply it. Okay, now we're going to go same little mauve, and I'm going to go on the outer corner here, kind of from my iris, or my pupil, to just right up to the outer corner of my eyelid. And the reason I don't go in just straight with the darkest color is because truly it will raccoon eye you if you just slap on the darkest. So by doing this and then a little bit of dark strategically placed in certain spots, it makes all the difference. So I'm barely taking a little bit here, and I am gonna go and kind of take that up towards the tail of my brow to give me the illusion of more of a almond shaped eye. And then I'm just going to, there's really not much left on my brush at all, and I'm just gonna blend that in. This just is adding a little drama. Drop a heart if you love these colors so much. This was the new palette in the shade Future Dusk. A little bit of the darkest right here. Okay, and then just because we've smeared things around a good bit, I do love to take a little bit of whatever the brightest color you used, and I will tap it just gently right on top in the inner portion of my eyelid, kind of going towards the inner corner, and that's just going to add that brightness back to it. A little bit in the inner corner, because why not? Because we can. Oh my goodness. Now we're gonna go in with some mascara. This is so fun. I love makeup. I just think makeup allows you to have so much fun in life. I just thoroughly enjoy it. Sometimes I step back just a little and I'm like, does it need a little more? Going in with that darkest color just right here, because I think it needs it. Yes, use the code CHEERS. That way you'll save 35% off of orders over 100, or you save 25% off orders less than 100. Now we're gonna go in with, I'm not gonna do a wing liner or anything today. I am gonna go in with the Comfortable Smudge Proof Mascara. And you guys would be so proud of me. I went to Walgreens. I bought an eyelash curler, hair ties, just things I've like personally needed. And I'm like, who is this? Do you feel like it's a little more dramatic of a look today? So we're curling our lashes. The code Cheers will be running until the end of the month. Would you guys do a red lip or a neutral lip? Drop it below. I think red lip and leopard looks so cute. I think this combo would be really fun. But it might be a lot. How beautiful. So good. It would also look really beautiful with any sort of like light blues or greens, browns. It's just a good palette. We might try 2 lip looks, one neutral, and then we'll try it with red. We can decide which one we like better. I'm not in like a hurry today, so I'm like, oh, let's just play. We'll just have the best time. I think it also would depend on what you're doing. If you're going out on a date night or going to a nice dinner, or I just love a red lip. If you're going to like the grocery store, it might be a little much. So we'll look at 2 different ways we could wear it. It's always that fine line of like trendy and cute, not too much. I think I need like a tiny bit more, just going towards the outer. Like, do you see how this one's a little more almond and this one is not as much? Just by doing that little shape towards the tail of your brow, it really changes the shape of your eye. It opens your eye up a lot. Sorry if you hear all my children, like, we're homeschooling right now, so they're all here. And I can hear Adam and Beta, but like Christian singing, and the girls are like on the scooter. I can hear them like fighting over the scooter. It's just loud. It's just loud here. I'm like, I'll just take my time in here. Because when I exit this room, my other job starts. Okay, so I love the idea of neutral for the day and a red at night. Let's do, let's see, what are we gonna do? This is such a good color. Okay, this is the shade Whatever, and it actually says Whatever. I definitely want to use that. And then I tried to pull all of my liners today out to make it easier, and I guess I missed one. So I want to do that darker, all that shade. Haha, Everything's working out. Okay, so, and it's already sharpened, and this one's not. It will. Just sharpen this real quick. Okay, so I really think I will be better off. I'll show you a red lipstick first, and then I can wipe that off easier. These liners are a 24-hour liner, and they stay on really, really well. The lipsticks are really a long last too, but a lipstick is more of a cream base, and I can show you that. Okay, here we go. This is the shade Crimson. If you were needing a Christmas color, like your Christmas shade, it is the same color as like a Christian Louis Vuitton shoe. The underneath of that, it is a perfect red, and it makes your teeth look so white. I used the e.l.f. sharpener. I think it's like $3 at Walgreens or Target. It's so cheap, so easy. I actually have them in my Amazon storefront. If you need links for outfits, storefront link, anything like that, links for OFIR, you can drop the word me below and I can send you links. The OFIR sharpener is the best. I didn't even know OFIR had a sharpener. I'll have to try that. I would not say this is necessarily the best. The back's broken off of it, and but you get what you pay for. It was a $3 sharpener. So, a mosquito. Ugh. Hang on, I'm gonna try and kill it. Oh my gosh, I've got like such a thing about mosquitoes. Like, where's my zapper? Okay, sorry, my mom beeped in. Okay, so this is the red. I'm gonna stand up, let's look at the full thing, but I think it's too much. And I really was feeling it. I have my house shoes on. Pretend to have on cute, if you did like a cute red ballet flat maybe, it is a great red. Just I don't think with this eye look. We're gonna pass on the red. I do love this top. I think it could totally pass as like a holiday look. I think the neutral is gonna be where we're at. Let's try it. This is a really pigmented color and they are meant to last. So I'm gonna put a little bit of foundation over my lips. Not a lot, but just enough that like that I don't have that red undertone. Now I kind of look crazy. Yeah, if you want a shirt link, drop the word me and I'll send it to you. It's really cute. Okay, we're going in with the shade All That. It's like a darker brown. That red is perfect. If I had like a really neutral eye or just the wing liner, I think it actually would have been amazing with this outfit. Just think it's a little too much going on for me. Nice chair, thanks. I borrowed it from a friend. It's from IKEA. Jenny had like 10 at her house, and I was like, oh, are you using those? They were in a closet. She was like, no, we haven't used them since we've lived here. And I was like, can I please borrow the chair and give it back to you after we move and have furniture? I also didn't know we had an IKEA here, so that's exciting. Okay, their lip liners are just creamy. They're great on. So that was the shade All That, and this is the shade Whatever. And they go amazing together. Yes, Tanya, it's really hard to find a true red lipstick, and the shade Crimson is truly that. It is a true red, has blue undertones, everything looks really nice with it. I really like it. Okay, so I put this on like this, and then I blend the two together. So I'll take my finger and I just start smudging like the outside edge. And I just smudge until I get it the way I like it. I use this lip combo all the time. It is probably my most used lip combo. You need to get all that and whatever. It really is so good. This is cute. I need to like go to dinner or something tonight. How good. And then I love, like, it looks like it transferred, but it didn't. That was my eyeshadow where I was showing you earlier. They truly stay, like, stay all day. So this is all from OFIR. Everything we use today is from OFIR. So you can use the code CHEERS at checkout to save up to 35%. I think this is a fun look. So if you have questions about anything, I almost feel like I need to add a little bit of brown just because I have so much brown on my lip and brown in my outfit. I'm gonna add a little bit of that, all that shade. It is a lip liner, but it'll be fine here. I'm gonna add just the tiniest bit of brown to where they don't look like they're fighting each other. They look like they're supposed to be together. And not, if you didn't see me do it, you might not would have noticed, but it does make a really big difference. Because this has like a warm undertone to it. It's not a lot. It's just enough that they kind of like go together. And I just take this and I will just softly kind of smudge it. I feel like that's what we were missing. That's what it needed, friends. Okay, if you have questions about anything, you can send me a message. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and bye, y'all. Love you guys.